All right, so the market's opened. It is, what is today? It is November 15th, 2023, Wednesday. And yeah, after yesterday, the market just went crazy. There's a huge job. The inflation they claim was going down, and but over here in the U.S. with the price of groceries and everything, it's definitely higher than 2 or 3%. But that's what they're reporting out there. Let me find something here real quick. So we go look at Forex Factory. Yeah, because yesterday it was the CPI, the core CPI, said it went down by 0.1%, and at 0.2%. But going to the grocery store buying things are way higher than they were 2 years ago. And also, retail sales fell in October, the first time in 7 months. So be interesting to see with Black Friday coming up and everything like that, what's going to happen to the markets. So then today, no, not tomorrow, today. Today we've had a lot of stuff reporting, core PPI. Let me turn this thing on here. There we go. Core PPI went down. Retail sales went up. Manufacturing index went up. PPI went down, and retail sales are up. So, retail sales in October fell for the first time in 7 months. Interesting. Manufacturing survey, producer price index, see what they say about that. We found demand in October, just seeing this is bad news, blah, blah. All right, so nothing really has moved the markets as much as obviously, as you can see from yesterday. That's the S&P. Here's the Russell. Dang, missed this trade. Shoot. Could have taken that. What time did that happen? Yeah, 7:30. Well, if that's paying attention, looking at the markets, I could have taken this. This is just retracement trade backing up from all the way this movement over here. Just A, B, C, D trade down here. And hit up 50%. So when it comes back up, after it makes the D part, you wait for it to come back up and get in this area. And so it hit, so that one's done. So, oh well, that would have been nice. How much is that? Yeah, 7-point trade right there. Rats, missed that one. Let's see. Dow, nothing. Oil's getting closer to it. Hold on 1 second here. Oh, a minute. Okay, cool. So oil, I'm going to go ahead and put this first trade on. It's at 54. Trade buy. Do one. There. And then the 0.618, 26. Do that, 27. Fine. Go. And then lastly at the 76 right here, 87, we get 88, buy 2 there, and we put it slightly above the 61 right there. All right, cool. So that's how that one is set up for it. It looks like going down here, it's created a ABCD the other way. If we put the Fibonacci's on, yeah, C, A, B, C, up to the 50%, down the target, the 1.146 for the D trade. So then all we do is we just set it up for that, and that's where we're looking for the retracement coming back up there. These are using the 15-minute charts. We'll drill down a little bit later after we get done looking at Nasdaq here. What's this thing on? I was probably looking at something right there. And nothing really going for Nasdaq. So we'll start in reverse right here. Starting the Nasdaq with a 5-minute chart. Wait for the semaphores to load. Let's see here. Didn't really look like anything going on. Oh, that is one. Okay, that can be one right there. Let's put this back on. Yep, okay, that's potential. And that could be one if we can move up, but for right now, it's at 1875. 18, so that's it right there. So is this enough profit potential for the Nasdaq to even be worth it? Let's see here. We'll put it on. It's at 0, 5. Can't see it. That's the problem. It's 50, 25, 50. Let's see how much that would be. Worth it? Yeah, I guess that's worth it. 90, 25, trade 1. There we go. 2 down here, 75, we'll do slightly up. 2. Slightly above it. There we go. So waiting on that, see if we get a retracement back down here today. That's 5-minute chart. All right, we're looking at oil right here. Let's see the semaphores load to see if we can get some of that expanding or the triangle retracement trade. Or not retracement, just triangle trade. It's all messed up here for that. So nothing going on. We're looking for, so you got a high, you got a low, then a higher low. Then what we'd want down here is to make a lower low, but that didn't happen. And these are all messed up, the semaphores, which happens. Let's see here. High, low, high, low. That was kind of messed up. This one's potentially could have been one. I don't know. The semaphores are messed up though. So we'd want that to there. And then, but there should have been a semaphore right here. And then semaphore right here. Yeah, that's what it would have been. And it would have been a nice trade. Take from that to right there to right there, just this. Went up, hit the 1.146, that's target you're looking for. Before yesterday, I was looking at the 1.414 to be it, and it happens a lot of time for that to be the exit for this trade right here. But the safer exit is the 1.146 for it. And so how it works is you're just looking for, so you have a swing point high, swing point low, and then you're looking for a lower swing point high, which is right here. And then a higher swing point low, which is right there. But again, this is messed up. Like that semaphores, they don't sometimes get placed correctly. And it probably should have been right here, but for some reason they put it right here. So that's why I'm using that point rather than that point. And so that's what you do for there's swing point high, swing point low, swing point lower high, swing point higher low. So then when you get 2 closes outside of either way, that's the direction you're going to go first. So like if price had come back up, like say like right, which I guess, you probably really won't have happen too much, but it could happen. You get up right here, and then it reverses back down here. You get 2 closes out to the low side for it. You take the short. But you got 1 close above it, 2nd close above it, so that means you go long, and the exit is 1.146. So for this one, for instance, the profit potential wasn't there at all to make it a good trade setup. Let's see here. This is definitely went up. Let's see. All right, so A, B, C, D right there. There, hit. Now what we're waiting for is retracement set for it to come down here. I don't think the profit potential will be worth it from right here. Let's see here. Probably 2. Yeah. Which would that be? Yeah, I guess 2 there. 2. Go up 1. 2. go 3. Here, 54, 55, no, 56, no, 55. Trade, we'll go 4. Right up here. There to get those other ones in profit. Alright, so there's that 5-minute chart Dow Jones, retracement trade set up. You see there's the A, B down here, came all the way down to the C. If it broke below the A point, let me just put that on there here. A, B, C, and then I think that target was right here. D. See, the C can't break below the A, obviously. But look at that, it's perfect 86% retracement trade. I guess 88.6 is really it, so right around there. But that's that. What does this go up to? 1142, 468. Well, it doesn't matter, that didn't come down, hit the 50 anyways. So that's it, A, B, C, D. Now we're just waiting for the retracement to come down to the 50. We see you got some support off the 38 right there. Russell, not really look at the 5-minute of Russell, it's 2. Profit potential is 2, not very good. I was looking at trying to see, and years ago I was looking at doing a expanding triangle trade, something like that. Just got to figure out, and go back and look at it. You just need to figure out, you know, when you have there's swing point high, swing point low, swing point higher high, and then swing point lower low. What's the best way to trade that? Do you, when it hits back up here, do you short it, or when it breaks above it, do you go long? So just look at that. We can look at some of those later. Here is here's a retracement trade setup, because that was 1850, yep, that would work. So just do that. Do that. So that's when it broke above it. So you go here. That's where it hit. So all right. So we just do the set. Came down here, hit off the 50 right to that 38, and that would have ended that trade right there. Then if you were slow with it, it would have filled at least that one, maybe even that one, then come back up and got you some nice profit. But the first exit would have been right there. We can see, if you want to look at the extension levels from yesterday to what we're looking at for today, which looks like they're going to hold right now. Yeah, I see hit the 1.146. Yesterday it obviously got straight blown out. Watch that. Oops. Look, it just powered right through it. Wasn't even messing around. Just went straight through it. But today, since yesterday was such a huge day, I mean, it's over 5%. Well, this is S&P. In the Russell yesterday, it was 5%, over 5% gain yesterday. It's insane. Yeah, same thing for Russell today. So far, it's been the resistance, the previous day's extension levels. I wonder what we went up to yesterday. I want to put that on there and see. What did it actually go up to? It beat 3.618. Negative 3.26. Higher than that, wow. Probably not the 6.85. Probably not that high. Yeah, I didn't hit that high. Do they hit 5? Yep, right at about 500% level. Goodness gracious. One thing I have looked in the past is seeing, like, if you use the daily extension levels, so obviously that day went through it, but then if you use it for the next day, look, it came back up and it created resistance for it. So, you know, could you do like a scalping type of trade off of it when it goes past it? So I had looked at that before. Maybe revisit that eventually. Like, let's see what this looks like. See there, found support the next day, and then the day after Found some support, brought it back up. Now used as resistance. So is that something you can do? Looks like I'm getting some movement downside in the market, so we'll see if we can fill some of these trades here, which is not surprising at all for to have a retracement today. I'm not sure what that's on there for. That's something I was looking at last night. So oil's doing, so oil, I doubt that's going to get filled today. Need some news to get another 72 ticks to go down in there. So it could, but probably need something to move it. It's already down over a percentage point today. So let's see if I can find some of the expanding time frames. Because yeah, here's what I'm looking for the just creating a triangle. All you do is swing high, swing lower high, then swing low to swing higher low, and then look right here, broke out right here. You can get them long right there. And the exit is 1.146, right where I had that right there, or just below it. I mean, it came within like 2 ticks of hitting it. So that's always get out a little bit early just to ensure you get out. Because sometimes it doesn't always go and exactly hit it. It comes. What did it go up to? 21, and that's 26. So yeah, usually I'd get out somewhere like right here, take that profit. But get in. There's first bar closeout, second bar close. Take it, 130-ish ticks right there in oil. Good, nice trade. Got a lot of resistance trades coming up here if it eventually gets up into the 80s again. Nasdaq continued to go down today. Oh yeah, I was going to look for some of the expanding triangle trade setup here. And here's a potential, let's see here, no, right there. There's potential ABCD trade right here. Goes down, hits the 1.146. You can see it hit the 50% right there. It's going down, making a perfect measure move. Let's see if we get some more push down. If it goes down and hits that, then that will be, we'll change that to retracement trade set and look for a short set up there. I think that one's lower. And that one's not lower. 1, 2, 3. Nope. I'm gonna go 15-minute time frame here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so here's potential expanding one right there. And then right here. So how do you trade off of that? That's the question. Do you That's the question. Do you go long when it breaks up right there and take it up to, well, it's already right there, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's interesting. Or do you use like a pitchfork? Oh, pitchforks. Would you use the last 3 of the pitchfork? Let's see how that would work. That's the 1.146. Who would that one up there and hit? Not that much. Not that. 2.8. Yeah, right up there. Huh. That's that one. So, let's see what the inside looks like. No, I don't think I like that. Maybe though. Maybe yellow line's it. I don't know though. Let's get some other ones here. Okay, here's the inside one. Just a triangle. There. There. So 2 closes above it. That looks like. And it was right there. So hardly anything to gain right there. So really what you need is this thing, this point to be lower, because you need to have it like right around there to get some good profit. That's really what you need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay, this is expanding. That's not going to do anything. That's expanding, but that's way too high. Let's still put the pitchfork on it, see if it does anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you take it up to that line, maybe. 4. Why is that one so different? It's way different than that. How is that so different? That goes like that. Probably because we gotta make it lower. So, all right, so here it breaks red line, go to blue. Here, never breaks the red line. See what the retracement is. Let's do 1.8. Nope. That's it. Oh. Is this one? Nope. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. High, low, high, high, low, low. All right. So it breaks it, goes up to the blue line. Interesting. Okay, obviously the 4.236 doesn't work. That worked. 2.618, make it yellow. All right. high. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, check that out. Is it finally not going to work? Yeah, finally it doesn't work. Press it high, then just drops out to the bottom. So there you go. It doesn't work. And that's what I'm looking for. All right, so get rid of that. Go down to this guy. Doesn't work either. Or is it just take it up to the 61? Maybe you use just the midline for it. Make that thicker. This and that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this being tracement. Okay, so 68 would be it. So that's interesting. So it goes up. It's a good gain. I'll highlight this stuff. Where's that last one? Here was that right here. So broke it, and then to the 61. So we broke it, hardly anything. 4.5 point gain. Okay. Okay, we'll get rid of the regular pitchfork though. I've been a good one right there. For the triangle trade, yeah, been a nice one. No, probably no, it wouldn't have. Never mind. No gain in it. High, high, boom. Already hit the second bar. Maybe just take first bar. I think first bar. That's what I'm gonna go to. First bar. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah. Swing high, swing low, swing high, swing high, low. All right. Let's see this. Nope, doesn't work. Definitely does not work. Okay, there you go. Get rid of that. Dang you pitchforks, you never work. Yeah, that would have already been right there anyways. It's in a downtrend, so can't do it. All right, forget that. Nope, pitchforks do not work with the expanding triangle. So how did you get that to work? So we'll just go back to drawing the lines. So is that all you do? You just wait for it to break one way? And just take it for... What did that go down to? It's 2%. It's pretty good. So is that what you do? Is that all you do? But I know for sure it's going to eventually break down and then reverse the other way. So you have to have a way to get out. Okay, we'll put that up there for now. Let's go find those other ones. Where were they? Oh, here's one. Yeah, this is a one from earlier. And let's see here. Yeah, right up there. Well, let's put that right there. I don't think it matters. Where'd those other ones go? Nope. Nope. We did that one. Nothing's going to break either that way. Nothing's going to break that way. This one, yeah, this is one. So it broke. Take the low to the high, broke it. Yeah, right off the 200 or 300% line. Huh. It's interesting, very interesting. 3 so far that have worked, and extremely well. But the kicker is that you have to have 2 lower lows. That's the only thing I can think of. There's plenty of times you just get a higher high right there, but is that the kicker? It has to drive down, force the longs out, and then it ratchets up. Goodness gracious. So let's say got in horribly, but right here, 100-point gain. Wow. Okay. Those aren't. The top one won't be hit for sure. Okay, there's a bottom one broke out. Did not go down and hit the 200%. So you have to have a way to get out. That's the thing. So it broke down here. So then what do you do if you don't go down and hit the 200? So here's your entry. You expect to take it down to the 200. That obviously did not happen. So then how do you get out? Do you enter another setup trade right here, and then just put your exit just above the entry, so you get a little gain, and then have another one up here just in case? That could be it. And hit 300% here. Put a little note on there. Yep. Let's expanding one. Okay. All right, let's go see the market. They're not really doing much. Never came down and hit it, so not valid yet. This guy's popping off. You want to take it? Yeah, we'll take it. Why not? Who cares? So it'd be there to there. So yeah, we'll try it. We'll try this trade setup. It may fail horribly, but it is what it is. Gotta test it out to try it. So what I'm gonna do is, if price closes above this blue line right here, I'm gonna go long. I'm gonna have my exit all the way up here. And then if it don't go up there and hit it in reverses, I have to figure out how to get out of the trade. Completely overbought. Coming off being overbought. Not overbought yet. All right, we got one more minute. How much time do we have? Yep, 50 seconds. Is it going to stay? Looks like it's going to stay. It's not going to drop back down for. Put that in there. All right, there we go. Test it out. Right up here. There we go. So now I just have to figure out what, if price goes against, where do I get in another entry, and then obviously the exit will be over by my what's it called? Oh well, if it goes way against me, like if it comes down to like, no, I don't do that. Yeah, I just have to figure out what I want to do. Would I get back in like right here? I don't know. Figure it out. Here's one right here, potential as well. See if we can find some more expanders. Here's one right there. Right there. Right there. So price busted above it right there. So that's close to 200. Or do you just use the move that it had? Because if we did, then that 200 already got hit. It doesn't really matter. Interesting. Well, so far, seems to work every time, but I can pretty much guarantee you with pretty much certainty that the setup I'm in now is not going to work. Even though I've been in, we've looked at all these trades when it broken out either way, for all of them except for that one. I think it was on here actually. Let's go back and look at that. Yeah, all right, so let's go back and look at this. So, I'll just put this one on. So it didn't hit it, so there's the high to the low of it. So it didn't hit it, but, so that's the entry. Wait, what am I looking at here? 2, 3, 4. So that would have been the entry right there. What am I looking at? High, low, high, low. Yeah, that's right. So there is the entry. So it came back up. So I guess you're expecting a push through it, push through that level. It doesn't push through it, then not sure what I'm going to do. But this is the only time I've seen it where it didn't hit the 200, but you do get a push through it. And there's your entry right here. And then you do it if price hits here and here. You get in at one of those and then just take your exit right here because you're expecting the move to continue. Let's see what it's doing over here. Okay, well, it's got a little bit of a push through, but we'd still need it to keep on going. You know, we'd need it to go like up to at least like right here. Well, that's the entry though. So we need to go below somehow. So it's just a different one than those other ones. Where is it? Over here somewhere. There we go. So yeah, it's just different because this thing was it's already gone past it by the time the entry, and like my entry is like right here for this one. And then move your axis just above the original entry. There's the original. Then you've got it like at the 50. 37.5. Break even. I don't know. Another one. So, all right, this one did go up there and hit it, but it did take some resistance. Now, let's go make sure that other one here. So what would you do down here? Would you just get in at like the 50 and take it back up here? I mean, maybe that's it. But to be safe, you get back in at the 50. Because I mean, still, if you get in right there, there's the entry right there. That's interesting. Don't know. Just have to wait and see how it plays out. See what it's doing. It's gone up some. That's nice. So that may be it. I mean, That may be it. If price goes down to 50, you get in right there. Another contract, and you just move your exit to the entry right there. I mean, it's still a nice trade. 13, 14-ish points. And obviously, it's not as good as a 40-point trade, but still good. So yeah, just wait and see. This guy, these are probably going to come down and get hit today. Be interesting to see if this thing breaks, if they close it below up top from the 5-minute chart right here. This will eventually be a semaphore right here. So I can pretty much tell you it's already a green semaphore. I don't use the greens because they get too many of them on there. Nope, not a green yet. Okay. Oh, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one closed above it. Might have. No, it didn't. Look at that. Wow. So eventually we'll get a green down here, then it'll turn to orange, and then it might turn to red. I don't know. But definitely a green will come here pretty soon, and then an orange. Because it goes green, orange, and then red is the strongest. Let's take the greens off. This guy, probably take these off. I don't think I need them. I'll leave them on. Why not? About this, it's still trying to go a little bit lower. So let's see what happens there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, we also do have. I'll put it both ways, right? Swing high, swing low, swing higher, high, swing lower, low. So we do now have a short in oil. Do I want to do that? 60. Nah, we'll just leave one trade on. Let's see which way it goes. I'll just stay in this trade right here. I would like to get in this oil set up. Man, well, if it does work, that'd be really nice. Because the exit would be all the way down here. Whew, that would be nice. $3.50 in oil if that worked out. Goodness gracious, that'd be awesome. Yeah, so we'll see if this trade works out right here. I probably would have gotten that if I wasn't already in this trade. I mean, I guess I could get out of this and then go short in oil, but I'll just leave it on the Russell for right now for it, just because the margin is a lot smaller for the Russell, especially when I'm doing this experimental type of trade right here. But man, it is so tempting. So tempting. That's $350 right there. So tempting. So tempting. Can I say that again? So tempting. We also have the retracement trade set up in here. So it has to go through some congestion before it, if it does go down and hit that target. Nasdaq Nasdaq's popping off too. Again, man, the Russell is just leading the way. Leading the way. And that's like the way I view all these is like S&P 500, Dow Jones, Nasdaq. They're all like a family basically. You know, you got your mom, dad, one of the kids. Then you have the Russell. He's a kid as well, or she, but they do what they want. They're a teenager. They're rebellious. Yes, they're part of the family. Yes, for the most part, they go the same direction as the family, but they're still going to do their own thing, just to be different. So typically, like S&P 500 and Dow is going to move pretty similarly. So if you're seeing like a big discrepancy between one of these charts right here, either the Dow or S&P, and you have like a good setup you're looking at, I'd be looking at getting in at that. And then you have Nasdaq, and Nasdaq also runs somewhat similarly. Obviously, it's tied to all the tech stuff, but it's going to go in line as well with SP 500 and Dow. And then obviously, depending on the news and which impacting those 1 to 3 markets, it'll lead the other ones. But then you have the Russell as well. And yeah, it does actually see, like, look at this. If we zoom out, you can see here's the Russell. There's low, high, ABCD trade right there. And here is the SP 500. It's not an ABCD trade. It's just a straight leg up. But the direction is pretty much the same. You see from lower bottom left to higher upper right. And lower bottom left to higher upper right. It's just how they get there. You see the Russell took a big dip and then went up, where SP 500 just pretty much went straight up. Same with the Dow. Same with the Nasdaq. So eventually Russell will get there to the same area or the same kind of area. If they're on the uptrends, it's just going to take a different path. Then you have oil and all that going on over here. So all right, I'm going to wrap it up here for now. Be on this afternoon to see what happens in the market here. So take care. Thanks. Bye.